Chapter 5, under Relationship Quality, Nonverbal Communication. Nonverbal communication includes gestures, signs, body cues that enhance, balance, and compensate for words. If you're not a particularly verbal person and you're stuck for words sometimes, that you might have to find a way to compensate through your use of your body, your gestures, your positioning in the room. All these things signify professionalism. It's important when you start working with a patient in an exam room that you find a comfortable position, and you get better at this. You get more comfortable in the room itself. We sometimes see beginning students looking a little stiff, a little uncomfortable, awkward. This conveys something to the patient. So you want to be comfortable whether you decide to sit or stand when you're working with the patient. You want to make sure also that you look at the patient while taking notes. And also, I mentioned the idea of empathic expressions, which can convey empathy, connection, compassion, and so forth. So you might consider that any of your expressions will be read by the patient, so it's important to understand what you're conveying. On the lower end of the scale, sometimes students or doctors, for a variety of reasons, stand a little bit too close, or maybe are standing too distant from the patient. So it's important to find a good personal space that's both comfortable for you and for the patient. You want to avoid any dismissive gestures, especially when you're under pressure, when the patient is being as nice as they could be, when you're dealing with problem patients, when you're tired and fatigued. You just want to be careful of any kind of gestures that may indicate fatigue, boredom, and whatever issues might come up. The issue here is no eye contact when note-taking. This is the opposite of what I had just mentioned. Sometimes we see that students seem more concerned with the note that they're taking than the patient in the room upon which they're taking the note. So this takes practice. It takes practice to hear the information and then summarize while you're writing. That might be a better way to approach this.